What's up, Copy Squad? It's your boy, Kyle Milligan, coming to you live from Delray Beach, Florida, and today I want to talk about the cardinal rule of copy and why you should never forget it. This lesson comes to me from Instagram messages and some text messages I received recently, and I was going to, here we go, I want to talk about a conversation I had recently on Instagram, and essentially what it was like, copywriting is, I'll just jump topics very quickly, but it's really important to understand that we're always persuading, okay? So copywriting is not just something that we do in just a sales letter. Copywriting, the lessons of copywriting, the ability to persuade and speak directly to someone's emotional brain and get them on board with your ideas is a universally applicable social skill and professional skill. Like, there is no boundaries to the use of copywriting, and someone's DMing me on Instagram or Twitter, and they usually come with their hands out, like, because I have a YouTube channel, I owe them something, like I have to stop what I'm doing and tell them step by step by step how to fix their life. And at the end of the day, I'm still just a person looking at their phone, and you have neglected the cardinal rule of not only copywriting, but just general persuasion. And that is, what's in it for me, bruh? Like, I see someone will text me and be like, hey man, how do I get a client? I'm on Fiverr. And that'd be it. Like, oh, let me just stop and tell you exactly how to build your business from scratch because you DM me on Twitter. It's not how it works, dude. So I want to talk about like some examples of, I'm going to show us like some examples, like I guess bad copywriting, right? Bad copywriting. And then I want to show examples of good copywriting in the form of sales letters and how professionals get you on board right away. Okay, so basically let's just look at this text message I got on Instagram. Hello, Kyle. I say, hi, how are you doing today? I say, I'm doing great. What's up? So already we're 3 messages in, like, are you going to ask me for something? Do you want to offer me something? Why are you asking me how I'm doing today? This reminds me of like when we were in 6th grade and we're using AOL Instant Messenger, and you kind of just like, hey, what's up? And the other person's like, not much, you. Like, what are you supposed to say, right? Okay, so you're a rando is DMing me. Like, what is it? What can I do for you? And then he says, I'm doing great as well. Where are you from? He says his name. And I just say, okay, well, what can I do for you? Like, let's get to the point. He says, I hit you up to discuss a business proposal, but I want to get to know ourselves well before we get to business. You get me? And I say, no. I have no idea who you are or what you want. So that's like a classic point of like, you're just kind of hitting me up and just saying, hey, I want to get to know you because I have a business proposal. Very cryptic, like I need immediate specific reason to stop what I'm doing and tune into your message. I need to know exactly what's in it for me. That's the cardinal rule of copy. That's the cardinal rule of persuasion. I'm going to pick on my dad because I just got this today from my dad. My dad sent me, Kyle, I'm sending you a link to Marco Polo. Put it on your phone so I can send you a video message. And I said, what in the world is this? And Dad says, it's video messages. And I say, well, WhatsApp does that. I've already got WhatsApp. I don't need this program. He said, just try it, knothead. I said, I see no reason to try it. Why would I try this? Again, my dad missed like the cardinal rule of copywriting and persuasion. What's in it for me? I already have a phone that has limited amount of storage space, which I cherish, and I don't want to bloat it up with additional programs. He needs to make a case. Like, get this video chat program or something like that, because I've already like recorded a video. I can only send it to you this way, or I don't want to use WhatsApp for this, or like some sort of reason. I don't know what this program is or why I should download it to my phone and take up storage space on my phone. My dad and this guy on Instagram both missed the cardinal rule of copy. They're like, hey, do this thing. Like, tell me about yourself. This guy on Instagram says, I want to get to know you. Like, tell me about you. No, I'm not going to tell you anything about me. I have no idea who you are. And then, you know, my dad's like, install this app on your phone. I'm like, why, man? Why would I do that? So, I still haven't installed the app. I kind of feel bad now. I'm picking on him on my Facebook Live. But now what I want to do is kind of show you, like, through copywriting, exactly how you can kind of like get to the point, get someone's attention, and then at the same time, like, give them what they want. And hopefully, did I close one of these? Man, you know what? I'll just show you basically any of these that I have open. So we'll do desktop and Logitech. Okay, cool. So I can show you with like copywriting, like how this works in practical use and how it's like easily executed. So I actually want to use, this is the one I wanted to show you. This is one of my favorite. This is one I've been looking at recently, and it's kind of one that's sort of puttering out at Agora Financial. This is for Mike Bernick's Amplified Income. And I love how simple and basic and direct to the point the first opening lines are. So your 3-step retirement plan, okay? So right away he's telling you he's got 3 steps that'll help you retire. It's a short 3-minute phone call. You don't have to invest much. It's very easy to do. Just type this into your brokerage account. Okay, I'm going to show you what to do. Great. Get ready to retire multimillionaire. Bam. All I got to do is take 3 minutes. I get an awesome result. A multimillionaire by April 11th, okay? So dear reader, in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you how you could retire a multimillionaire as early as April 11th. All right. So no matter who you are, this is beneficial. Like, I don't have to do, you don't have to persuade me to at least read the next sentence and see what it is you're talking about. There's an obvious benefit conveyed to me immediately. All right. So this is obviously like a direct response sales letter example, but it doesn't matter. Like, copywriting and persuasion is universal. You know what I haven't done yet? If you want to learn how to basically master, I haven't even talked about New Easy Saving Big. Man, I suck at promoting my own stuff. Go to kylethewriter.com/book. You should check out my book on copywriting. It's called Take Their Money, and it'll basically teach you how to speak to the emotional center of the brain like we're doing here, and I'll show you like how this stuff works, how you can cut to the chase, how you can trigger the buying emotions in someone's brain and get them basically buying all your stuff. kylethewriter.com/book. I say it too fast too. kylethewriter.com/book. Okay, so here's a great example of cutting straight to the chase. What's in it for me? I know here, and then I know once again here. I'm going to retire multimillionaire. Like, of course I'm going to read a little bit more. And then all you need to get started is a small amount of startup capital, a telephone, and access to a computer. Then you have these 3 things. Congratulations, you have everything you need. So in this, like above the fold, like I don't even really have to scroll down. I already know that there's a big promise right here in front of me, something great, an awesome opportunity. And guess what? It doesn't really require much of me. All I need are these 3 simple things. So whenever someone hits me up and says, I have a business proposal for you, what business proposal? It doesn't help that the dude is a Bitcoin miner on his info. So that's like, okay, that just screams scam already, right? So his info says, I'm a Bitcoin miner. He has a business proposal for me. Well, I have no interest in Bitcoin or crypto or anything like that. Doesn't tell me what's in it for me. Doesn't tell me what the business proposal is about. He just says, I want to get to know you. Tell me about yourself. No way, dude. Like, why am I going to start? Just like, okay, yeah, so I grew up in blah, 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 and I went to blank school, and I mastered in this, and I majored. Like, what? Why would I ever stop to talk to you? Right? That's the point. That's not to be rude, and that's not to be like, I'm really important, I don't have time for you. That's every human being who ever reads anything. I'm talking about DMs, I'm talking about Instagram posts, I'm talking about these sales letters. Any human being who ever reads anything wants to know what's in it for them, all right? So the faster you get to the chase, right? If someone always messages me like, how do I get clients? Bruh, I work in-house at Agora Financial. I try my best to give you some information about how to write compelling copy. And if you can't write compelling copy, then you just can't get clients. Because if you can't convince someone to hire you, how are you going to convince someone to buy something, right? How you get clients? Let me tell you really quick. Sell something and then show the results of you successfully selling something to a potential client. If your dude is selling pickles, right? I got this jar of pickles and I can't sell it. How do I sell it? And then, or let's say he's selling it okay and you can help him sell it better. Well, what you can do is you can create a pickle jar product, a jar of pickles, and you can sell it and be like, hey, guy who sells pickles, I noticed you're trying to sell your pickles and I have some good advice for you. Because if you look over here at these results of mine, I've sold a bunch of pickles, right? So now I'm qualified to help you. Like, just because you read a book doesn't make you qualified to take over the marketing and copy of somebody else's business. You got to go out there and you have to be able to persuade them to hire you. If you cannot persuade them, then you are not qualified to persuade the masses to buy their product, right? So you need to be able to persuade. And the first thing you need to be able to do is demonstrate and immediately articulate what's in it for me. No matter who your audience is, who you're talking to, it can be like a person you have a crush on, and instead of just be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, what are you up to? Like, how was your day? Like, no. Be like, hey, let's get coffee at 11 a.m. And catch up or something like that. Like, get to the point. Like, what do you want? All right? And that's why I wanted to show you this example of copy. So I think this is a really great, simple, direct, like, Here's what's in it for you. And I think that's why this thing made a bunch of money, okay? Now, if you want to learn more about copywriting, how to write it yourself and write it successfully using the tactics that helped me generate $7.1 million in 2018. God, 2018 feels like decades ago. So anyway, yeah, I helped generate $7.1 million in sales in 2018. If you want to learn the techniques that I use to do that, which are the big 4 buying emotions, they're called new, easy, safe, and big. I tell you all about that inside my book. It's called Take Their Money. It's available at kylethewriter.com/book. Also, one last thing I'll show you really quick because I'm just kind of excited about it and I didn't even think I was going to, but now I'm going to. If I can just log in very quickly. I got a new product coming out that's going to basically show you if you want to go a step further, right? So in the book, Take Their Money, I tell you like the tactics and everything, the strategies that I use to produce the income, but I've gone a step further and basically created a product that will show you how I, how I wrote the sales letter for my book, Take Their Money. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek right now. I think it's called a sales letter creation page. So I'm inside my website, back end sort of stuff, sales letter draft, sales letter course, view, right? So let's go to view. All right, so I'm just going to show you really quick. Yeah, but this will be available very soon. I'm really excited about that. So this is, I'm not logged in. I suck at the tech stuff, man. All right, I'll have to show you this another time. Long story short, I've created a bunch of videos showing you me writing a sales letter from start to finish, selling my book, and it's made, so I've actually made multiple 4 figures off of a $12 book. So that's a lot of revenue for a low price item. So that's cool. I want to show you about that. That's coming out soon. Just keep your eyes peeled. I'm still working on getting all of this stuff squared away so that you can log in, like you get a username and password and you buy it and you can figure out how I did it. All right, so that's all I've got for today. Definitely got rambly here at the end, ran a little bit over with a long pitch. I think what I really just wanted to illustrate to you was via the Instagram direct messages this guy sent me, like, hey, I want to get to know you. Absolutely nothing in it for me, right? And then my dad's like, download this app so we can do video messages. And I'm like, Dad, we already got WhatsApp, man. Why do we need to download another app? That's the question. Why? What's in it for me? Like, why should I take action now? That's the question, right? And it is inherent in every dialogue of your life. You are always persuading someone to do something. I think that's really important, and you need to be able to kind of wrap your brain around that. And I think copywriting is a great exercise in learning those social skills and that ability, because that takes you really, really far in life if you can do that stuff. All right, that's it. Check out my book. It's called Take Their Money. It's available at kylethewriter.com/book. Let me see if I got any comments or anything before I sign off. Nope. Always remember too, if you ever do want to like ask questions or anything during these lives, feel free to tune in. I do these lives every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. So it's facebook.com/copywriter Kyle. And I know I don't really talk about that very much. I kind of just expect people to tune in. But yeah, then if you're seeing this on YouTube, it's because I repost it from Facebook to YouTube. Check out the book. I'm signing off for real this time. Check out the book. It's called it's called Take Their Money. Available at kylethewriter.com/book. Thanks so much for tuning in. Peace out, Copy Squad.